Oh dear. It's all going wrong again, huh? Ooh, Zaz on the edge of the box. Ooh. Right hand side. Matsuki's on it. Welcome along. Oh dear. Just setting up still, guys. Sorry. Running late. Get to see the magic going on. Saints 2-0 up at the moment. Lovely to see. I've just come back from London, so I've literally just got back and just trying to get everything sorted. Right, how's that look? Still not quite there, but that's fine. I'll put that underneath this one. Bit more. Oh, Cienza. Oh, I thought he could have done a bit better with that, Cienza. Ooh, taking a knock with his ankle there. Where are you watching from today? Righty, I think everything should be working now. All set up. Second half, 52 minutes, 58 seconds in. As I say, I've been up in London this morning and at work. So, bit of a rush back to get back and listen to the football with you all. Where is everybody coming from today? What are you doing? I hope your Saturday's going really well. As well as our 2-0 up at the moment. I caught the end of Manning's goal while I was just trying to set up, and I thought that was actually a lovely free kick from him. Really happy with that. Manning again, and Bree again. Our left back and our right back. Glad we kept Manning in. So we've got here, what's going on the stats at the moment? We've got James Breeze rated 8 at the moment. That's pretty good. Manning 7.6. Bree has been fantastic since he came back. He's been absolutely fantastic. Make sure to chat along in the comments as well if you are here and you've got a minute. If you've got access to them anyway. If you're sat on your iPad, it's a little bit more difficult. Are we going to score more goals for this second half? Flindow's hopefully being rested or saved for the Coventry game. He's on too many yellows. If he gets one more, he misses Coventry, which is going to be a big game for us. So really important to not get that right now. Hello, Alan. Welcome along there, mate. Thank you very much. Very kind of you. Whereabouts in Germany are you? I haven't been to Germany for a few years, but I've been there quite a bit in the past. So Sheffield Wednesday on the attack here, getting forward in numbers. Left side, cut back and cleared by Matsuki. Or sorry, Matsky. I've got to get it right. Call him Matsky. It's the right way to do it. Sheffield Wednesday have got a corner here. Good opportunity for them. Little bit dangerous there. Oh, lovely. Definitely hear the Saints fans. So corners coming in. I feel a bit ropey on these corners. Long, high corner. And they've scored. Brilliant. Sheffield Wednesday from a corner. Big man. 2-1. Consolation goal. Not great from the keeper there. Not great at all. Bit soft that. We had a soft goal the other day. That's Jerry Yates on 57 minutes. Dear oh dear. Not great from Saints, that corner. Bit of pushing and pulling. But just a flick on. And then a silly little diving header on the edge of the 6-yard box. I reckon Perez has no chance of saving that. I think he does. I think commentators being a bit too kind there. Definitely a bit too kind. Anyway, Sheffield Wednesday 1, Southampton 2. Now they've got a switch on now, second half. This is how we always are in the second half, generally. Apart from that last game the other day. They were pretty good the other day. Ball's coming in from Manning. Hopefully this is a bit of a wake-up call for Southampton. It's not necessarily going to be a walkover by any means. As we can see, them marauding through our midfield there. Who is that? Adaramola. Oh, Fusia. Really sorry, I'm going to butcher some of these Sheffield Wednesday players' names. I have no idea who most of them are. Saints have a bit more control and they're knocking it about a bit nicely again now. Cool. Maybe we could be doing with Ross Stewart on from the look of that touch there. No, they shouldn't. I think they kind of said it in my preview video the other day. You don't want to think that this is going to be a rollover, to be honest, because Sheffield Wednesday, all the youngers coming into the team, they've got everything to play for. This is like their future, isn't it? You know, a really good opportunity for them. And now they're breaking away on the right-hand side. Getting forward in numbers. Sheffield Wednesday ain't any rollovers. Hello, Alison, how are you doing? How is your embroidery going? Got off lightly then. Sounds like a pretty good atmosphere up there. We've got so many of our friends up there today. Don't know how many Sheffield Wednesday fans are in the crowd. It doesn't say yet on any of my stats. But stats so far for the game. Southampton have got a massive 71% possession, with an XG of 1.15. Whether that means anything much to you guys, it's they've had 4 shots and they've scored from 1. Our shots, we've had 11 shots. Nothing really that great apart from the goals. The second half, we're definitely in control of the ball, like we have been a lot recently. Just looking at the stats up on the screen. Let's have a look. I can bring them up for you as well. If that can zoom in. But yeah, it's Southampton have got to switch on. And again, Sheffield Wednesday marauding ahead. Well defended there from Bragg. What do you think about Bragg coming back into the team? I think that's a good thing. Oh, I've lost chat. Where have you gone? There you are. Going good. Cheers. Is this a normal Saturday for you, Alison? Apart from when you're not at the football, of course. I literally had to race back from London. We took partner's grandma out to like their local church. It's called a Gurdwara, and oh dear, oh, Saints need to get rid of this ball. Looking a bit ropey at the back. That goal has given them a bit more confidence, and to be honest, they've got nothing to lose. They've got nothing to be scared of, this team. At the end of the day, they're going down. They just need to turn up and put in a good effort, and I think their fans will be very happy. So yeah, no, we went up to took the grandma to the local church and had some lunch, and then came all the way back to the New Forest. Yeah, I can keep an eye on these stats with it. Couple of results today. Pompey obviously lost today. That's keeping them down in 19th. It's not looking too. I thought they'd be a bit further down than that. We're currently in 7th, but we need this win to stay where we are. So Wrexham's result. Wrexham are winning 1-0. Fair play to Wrexham. They're on a good old push, aren't they? Up in 6th. Adam Blackmore's just saying about Sheffield Wednesday having nothing to lose. Lovely play there. Lovely play. I didn't think Perrin was going to get down on that. There's a little bit of bounce on the shot as it came in towards a goal, and they're a bit difficult for goalies to deal with, especially if the pitch isn't 100%. It's good to have hobbies. Yeah, it's good to have hobbies. So yeah, this YouTube thing that I'm doing at the moment, it's like a creator course. So they reached out to me and said, your channels. I don't know how they know these things. I suppose they get analytics. Saints just in the box, and yes, so they emailed me and said, would you like to come onto this course? And so it involves like going along to like online lessons, networking, joining a few groups, watching some videos and things like that. And part of it, hello JTL edits. What it involves is this particular module is live streaming. So we've got 3 months of that. And so at the moment I need to do 3 live streams a week. And so generally I wouldn't normally do live streams. It would just be vlogs and things like that. But I believe it's all about breaking out of your comfort zone perhaps and doing different things. to get your channel moving, maybe to build up support and community, I suppose. And obviously, what's good for YouTube is good for me, I suppose, keeping people on and engaged. So, but I mean, it's something that I've wanted to do, and it's definitely something I find enjoying, and it's the hobby. So it's much like going to the football is. And live streams are a little bit different in terms of doing the vlogs, because the vlogs is very much film it, think about what you're doing, think about what you're going to film before the game. Saints just breaking forward on the edge of the box with a Zaz, squared it across to Matski. Defender getting on that, but we've still got possession round about, well, back down to the 45 yards now, and Bragg's pushing forward. Sheffield Wednesday defending in numbers though when they are back, so fair play to them. So yeah, so when you do the filming at the game, for example, I'll be thinking about whether it's something's coming up, and I'll have a little bit of an agenda for the day, but it's very much dictated by what happens that day, and sometimes how many beers we have. And the main part afterwards is about 4 or 5 hours editing, depending on how nicely I want it. So with live streaming, it's all about setting up, having everything kind of ready. Obviously, you want to be prepared, but for me, I've found so far that there's a little bit of you've got to have a little bit of pre-planning to not seem boring or waffly like I'm doing now. Otherwise, it's just a bit rubbish for people. So 3652, we're always nervous as Saints fans. So yeah, I have been trying to have some stuff prepared. So that's been a little bit of change for me, and having information ready aside. And the other side has been the technical side. So there's been a lot involved with that. In fact, speaking of the technical side, we've got something missing. We've got if you look up the top right-hand corner of your screen, bing, there we go, the Jimmy Cheese channel thing's popped up. So it's getting everything in the right places and lined up to use this software. But I've been enjoying it. It's just having that time and committing it. And I think probably from next week or the week after, what I've got to do, corner from Saints, still in the box and cleared. Good clearance from Sheffield Wednesday there, all the way back into the Saints half to Perrin. So yeah, I'm going to start scheduling with you guys some set segments so people can know what time I'm coming on. I haven't wanted to do that over the last 2-3 weeks because I don't want to turn up and not have my mic working like what happened the other day. So I kind of need to get all my ducks in a row to be confident enough to deliver. Otherwise, it's just bad for you. Ooh, I thought Laren was going to make it through there and he was tripped. Edge of the box. It's got to be a Manning again. We can sing the song if he scores, but definitely a foul from the defender. He's a big chap there. Number 6, Iofra. He's not happy. He's not happy with that at all. He's a big boy. Arguing with the referee. Book him, ref. So anyway, yeah. So I'll put these slots in and pre-arrange 3. I think next week. So definitely, I think we're going to do one 9:15 after the Saints Network, because I don't want to start it when they're doing it. So we'll do one after the Saints Network on Sunday, and then I've done 3 this week. I think in a few weeks' time I have to do 4 a week, and it's quite a commitment, if I'm honest. Right, ball's being placed down. We've got Leo, Finazaz, and Ryan Manning. Manning's having a good look. It's going to be a Manning, isn't it? Ref's pushing the wall back. I really appreciate that, Alison. I know it's a bit different, but I want to find this spot in between what Martin does, because I don't want to be not competing, but I don't want to be pushing on anyone's space. Ball's gone in. Oh, I took a deflection off the wall. It's got to be another corner then. Yeah, I don't want to infringe on anyone because I think it's really important that we all support each other. Um, and everybody's fantastic in our Southampton creator community. Everyone's really good. Jose number 9 managed to get a leg on that. So it's got to be a Cienza corner. I might be a little bit behind you guys, by the way. So sorry if something happens and I'm just regurgitating it. Still waiting for Cienza to take this. This referee's a bit... To be fair, there was a little bit of pushing and pulling when they scored their goal. Looks like Matsky and Thornton are having a word with. Just while we're waiting, let's have a look. Okay, well, look, we've obviously just scored, huh? Because I'm looking at the thing and I've not got that on my thing yet. It's gone in from the corner. Yeah, we've scored. Jackie Stevens. No, Harwood Bellis even. Excellent. Excellent. I don't feel like celebrating like a nutcase. I don't know how... I'm obviously 20 seconds behind. I think because I'm listening to this through streaming. Sorry, don't apologise. I'm glad that I think Harwood Bellis has needed a goal. I think Jack Stevens needs a goal. Isn't it funny that all our defenders are scoring? I mean, like, we were searching for goals earlier in the season, and now all our defenders are scoring. Lovely corner there from Leo, and yeah, not well defended there from Sheffield Wednesday. Comes off the back of the head off Matsky, who's got a good jump for a smaller guy. Scrambled in from Harwood Bellis. Good goal. Good centre-back goal, that. Brilliant. I think the team just need to keep pushing here because you can't discount a team like Sheffield Wednesday on a day like this. It's good to see that the Saints reacted to losing a goal. Very good reaction. Is my just have a look at that screen that I've got displayed for you. Is that updated to 3-1, by the way? If you can see it. Because at the screen that I'm looking at on my software, it's saying 2-0. But that's not right. I feel like it's frozen on here. Hello, Caroline. You said hello. I hope I wasn't drunk. I really hope I wasn't drunk. Thanks for stopping by as well. Really appreciate that. Nice deep corner gone in from Sheffield Wednesday there. It's too small for your eyesight. No problem. It's probably just something I've not done properly, I'd imagine, because what are we looking at? Solaren is coming off for Archer. Ooh. So a couple of substitutes, 73 minutes. So we're not mucking about on the 60-odd minute anymore. He's decided that that's done after all the stick he's had. Sorry, sent too quickly. Just come across. You doing a watch along? No, you're very polite. Ah, okay, good. I'm glad I was polite. Because the Watford game, we'd had a couple of beers afterwards. And you never know what happens on that day. I'll always try and be polite, I'm sure. unless I'm really, really having a bad day. Yeah, I was just saying, Caroline, that I'm going to be trying to set up a little structure for these live streams soon. At the moment, I'm just getting used to some software and some different software and things. So I don't want to like put something out and something not work and then let people down, or not that I'm sure it won't ruin people's days, but regardless, I think if you say you're going to turn up, turn up. That's the kind of person that I am. This whole stats thing, I hope that's showing the correct stats on the screen. The Saints are moving forward again. Leo's playing out fairly wide and Manning with the undercut. He's running in. Nice back heel there. Oh. And Cienza kept running into the box there. After he'd played it off to Manning, he kept running directly towards the 6-yard line. Nice move that. Good understanding there from Manning and Cienza. Azaz was a lovely touch from Azaz, a back heel. So, I mean, that's the great thing about Finn Azaz. He's one of them kind of players that we have said that he seems like he's going missing a fair bit, but when he's on it, he's fantastic, and some of the touches that he makes are just wonderful. He just seems to know what's going to happen, and I think when these players start linking up like they have been, they're starting to show some real understanding. I think Manning's grown into that as well, if I'm honest. I think since we've had this back four and all the other players doing well, Manning's looked a lot better, even defensively, because he did look a bit frail when we were back fives. So currently we are, in terms of stats, not surprising, but Saints have got 70% possession. That's gone down a little bit, so Sheffield Wednesday have definitely grown into the game, but it does still feel pretty one-sided. We're currently on 14 shots to their 7. 6 of ours on target. 3 of them are goals. It's not bad going. We've had nearly 500 passes to their 200, so they are playing a lot more direct when they do have that ball. Not surprising though, their number 9 looks pretty hefty, bit like Laren sized. Good ball off though onto their left side, smashes it towards a goal, and Saints recover, and we're straight away a good counter attack up the pitch for Archer to chase. Really, I think we want to see Cameron Archer doing a little bit more, don't we? You remember like when we had Shane Long? Shane Long was absolutely fantastic at chasing everything down, but he would really put a lot of problems on the defenders, and he would nick the odd goal. Archer is almost potentially just becoming that kind of player that's just going to chase things down, and we need a bit more from him. But I suppose he's now the third choice. Third choice. 4-0. Well, they've already scored one, Caroline. They scored about, what, 10 minutes ago? 15 minutes ago? So don't place any bets on that. If my screen displays something different, yeah, just let me know, because for some reason it seems to be stuck on what I'm seeing. All seems to be working my end though. Restart that. There we go. Maybe that's working again now for me. And if I do this, and I can restart capture of that. Yep, so if you can see these stats on the screen, that's what's going on. Hopefully that's now updated. So 80th minute on my stats, and my radio is 20 seconds behind. Couple of subs coming on for Southampton, both wingers. And that's Fellows and a Dozy. You crack on with my bag. You're making a bag. What kind of bag? That's it's interesting. I like people that craft things. I think it's good to do things with your hands or whatever you can. As I say, it's good to have a hobby. So Matski's gone off as well. So it's a fair old big old change in our front lineup, but we're 3-1 up. Crackback. Could be. Very good. Just a reminder to you all, if you're not subscribed, please do go ahead and do that. And if you do want to know when I'm doing a live stream or anything like that, there's a little notification button that you can press. And what it'll do, and it won't do it more than once a day. So if I do 2 videos in a day or whatever, it won't keep pinging you. But it will ping you an announcement of when I am either a video's come out or when I've planned a live or something like that. So it'll ping you an email or something, however you've got it set up your end, or even come up on your iPad app. I don't really have any notifications on for anything or anyone, but that's just me. I need inner peace. Despite me putting myself out here and doing this kind of thing, I'm the kind of person that needs like my space and quiet time when I need it. I hate notifications pinging all the time, but I've got to tell you to turn them on, haven't I? Alison's laughing at the crackback joke because she knows it's true. It's a really big one as well, right? Zaz putting a lovely floater into the box, but no good. Way too close for that keeper. Bit of a lazy ball, I think, that one. There's still a fight left in Sheffield Wednesday. Oh dear, what am I doing? Setting all my alarms off. I'm trying to quieten everything. There we go. So corner for Sheffield Wednesday. Still about 7 minutes and whatever stoppage time's left. Good clearance from Shay Charles. Shay Charles is great, isn't he? He's absolutely fantastic, and I think it's very difficult at the moment for him to have come back into the team, given how well Yander was doing. But obviously Yander's had that little bit of a dip in form. He's probably knackered. He's doing so much hard work. I think a lot of them have put in a good effort since all them losses. They've really turned things around, and that's not Saints. That's not very like our current Saints team, is it? We've not seen that for quite a while. Sheffield Wednesday looking to do a long throw in. I don't know if you guys have seen, but I just wait till they've taken this long throw. Good clearance there from Harwood Bellis. So the FA or whoever the adjudicators of football are having a meeting or have had a meeting about 5 seconds on throw-ins, which would effectively end the time it takes to have a long throw in, because they like to wipe the ball and have a really long run up and then just launch it. And they think 5 seconds is going to get the ball back in play quick. And it'll be the same for goalkeepers, interestingly. So goalkeepers will have 5 seconds to get on and take their free kick, goal kick, which is good because we see so much time wasting, both on throw-ins and goal kicks, and from the corner kicks a lot of the time. Big lofted headers. They keep trying these lofted corners. Keep trying these lofted balls into our box. Obviously, because they've got a few bigger guys in there. It's not the most exotic game today, is it? Really, not the biggest style coming out of Sheffield Wednesday, but they're trying hard, and they've not stopped at all, which is very impressive. So yeah, I think like anything that anybody can do to keep the ball in play, I think it's fantastic. There was talk some time ago about not having a 90-minute match, but making the match something like 60 minutes. But when the ball's out of play, the clock stops, and I think that was good. But they knocked that on the head, and just keep the game at 90 minutes and stop people from time wasting. And I think the 5 second thing is good, as long as it's practical. And what they would do is, if that did get passed, I'd imagine they'll try it in a lower league or something like that, or in a cup. Probably not a cup. But yeah, they would trial it somewhere and see how it goes for the practicality. But VAR, in my opinion, is probably one of the worst time wasters, actually. I think look how much time Adozzi's run in, scuffed it completely into the side netting from that angle. That is crap. Absolute crap. He's trying to be smart and ding it. He was trying to give the goalkeeper the eyes, and I think he went cross-eyed. Good run there and a good ball from Manning, and he just absolutely fluffs his lines there, Adozzi. Saint Spain, hello. Well done for doing the stream, Jimmy. I'm only cheering Charlton on as they're 1-0 down to Wrexham. Absolutely agree with you. I think looking at the table, we don't really want Wrexham winning. Great for their TV series, though, isn't it? I mean, that's their income, and all these new players and things that they've managed to do, is a lot of it's come from that revenue, and it's totally shown a different way of generating sales. Obviously, they've got a pretty good backstory there. Are you actually over in Spain? Saint Spain? It's got to be, haven't you? You can't not be with a name like that. Or maybe you've got a YouTube channel about Saints in Spain, or a Romeo when he was. Cam Bragg's just picked up a yellow. Ref's getting right involved. He was holding the Sheffield Wednesday player back, and the Sheffield Wednesday players reacted and got a bit upset about it. But in that position of the pitch, it's a pretty normal thing that someone's going to hold you back if you're breaking away. If anyone's got any questions, by the way, about what I do on the channel, or anything about the vlogs, or if you've got any ideas about things that you want to see on the vlogs that I do, feel free to put them in the comments, because I'm all, or any feedback. I'm here for feedback as well. Like, I'll give you this, but I've got like a Discord that I've just set up, and the link is in the description down below, and you're very welcome to jump into that. And I'm always after feedback on what you think of the videos, and if you like the pacing, or if you think they should be longer or shorter, or you want to see food reviews, beer reviews, any kind of stuff like that, is, or a store tour of the Saints store, if something grabs your fancy, you just let me know, and then I'll go ahead and get that into a video, because it's important that a lot of people can't make these games, and I generally do these videos for them people. Really, that's kind of how I feel like it's evolved for me. It's a creative outlet, and it's a way of doing a video for you guys, especially for the ones that can't come. Another long ball in from Sheffield Wednesday. Saints controlling that easily. Back to the stats here. And Saints are 65% possession. Our XG is pretty massive at 1.79 right now. But I don't really feel like we've been looking like scoring since Archer's come on, or a dozy. And so we've got 4 added minutes of stoppage time. We're into it probably if you're listening on a normal radio, but I've got a stream. So yeah, as I say, these videos are a way of me connecting with you guys as well. And so if anybody here does see me about at the stadium or whatever, and do say hello, I really don't have an issue with that. Sheffield Wednesday are kind of camped our end at the moment, to be fair to them, and Saints just want to hang on to this 3-1 win. Good for us, a +2 on the goal difference. In terms of the standings, where that will leave us, we've got a live table here. Coventry 69 points, Middlesbrough 63, Millwall 62, Ipswich 60, Hull 60, and Wrexham have picked up some more points, obviously, if they win, on 57 points, which is a shame. And then the next below us is Derby, who will end up, well, we've all done that. Birmingham will have a game in hand down in 11th. So yeah, it's still a little bit tight where we are. Oh, another shot coming from Sheffield Wednesday. They're not giving up. Fair play to them. And you've got to say, what's happened at their club is just absolutely horrific, by the way. Like, for a team to be at the moment -7 points, really sad. But fair play that they've not given up on all of that. So another substitute in stoppage time. I think stoppage time, unless there's a serious injury, let's do it. A boxing match against Football Martin. Okay. Is that what you want to see? Yeah, stuck over here for 23 years. Anything I miss going to St Mary's. Good clearance from Perez from that corner there, or throw-in. I missed that. Yeah, Saints have lost a little bit here towards the end of this match. Oh, dear! Oh my God! Oh, wow! That was so close for Sheffield Wednesday. Then the ball kind of gets whacked in. Cool. I think it was Manning nearly with a known goal. Peretz saves it, but palms it straight out back towards the Sheffield Wednesday player, and he falls over. He falls over the ball. You know, that Flynn Downs goal that he scored the other week, where he kind of fell over the ball and got it stuck under his foot and then got it in. That's just what happened then. Blimey. I mean, it would have been a consolation goal, but yeah, I mean, going to the football's good. It was tough towards the end of last season, though. Very tough. Lovely ball into Archer there, but not going anywhere with that. So yeah, football charity box against Martin, no problem. Yeah, I'm up for that. I'll take whatever money's being offered for that. No problem. You better check with Martin though, see if he's up for it. So that's it. That's the full time blown. a fantastic 3-1 win for Southampton. Exactly what we needed to keep our place in the table. Sounds like the player of the match might have been Harwood Bellis on 8.2. It's just pinged up on this sofa score thing that I've got up on the screen. That's not bad. I think that's pretty good. I suppose he's the highest rated player on there. I mean, I've only caught the second half. Certainly it wouldn't be Carl Aaron or Archer or anyone like that. But yeah, the defence have done a pretty solid job today, in my opinion. So yeah, I'd say Harwood Bellis, having scored that goal and keeping that defence in line, he's done a good job. Who's your man of the match? I'd love to know before we start heading off. I think that totally makes sense. I think Flynn Azaz has done pretty well as well. I think he's done a good job. All right, Stephen Murray, good win. Man of the match, come on, get him in. If I can type while streaming, you can while watching. Poor old Sheffield Wednesday. Absolutely agree with you. But there comes a point on a game like this where it is still sport. And so Southampton have gone out and done the right job. But to be honest, you think about where we were last season when we were getting battered in the Premier League. We kind of rolled over, didn't we? We gave up. These guys haven't, and that's a big credit to them. We didn't even turn up at that season last year, but yeah, we've got a lot of mates up there today, and so they will have enjoyed that one. And they were out on the town last night, so shout out to Chris and Richie, everyone that's up. Hope you had a great night. They got on with that though. There was no laziness from any of them players in the team. There was that little spell, wasn't there, in that second half where Sheffield grew into that game. But other than that, a good solid performance. Job well done. So again, a quick look at the league table as the matches all finish, and that will be Wrexham with their win. Just going to nip over, see if we can find the league table. I want to see some of the results today whilst we're here. So in the Championship, Watford 1-2-1 against Bristol. Blackburn lost to Derby 3-1. Leicester thankfully got beaten by Norwich, which is a good result for Norwich. And you know what? I think that drops Leicester down into the. I think that's dropped them down. In fact, no. From the looks of it, they were down there already. But personally, I'm quite happy to see that. I know we have the odd Leicester person drop into the stream, but I think they've cheated. I don't like that. Pompey lost to Hull today, which is absolutely brilliant, but they're in 19th. Middlesbrough and Birmingham were postponed, maybe to snow. I don't know what happened with that game. Obviously, Wrexham beat Charlton 1-0. Coventry is still playing against Stoke, so there's still hope that Stoke can get a goal. Ipswich 3, Swansea 0. Oxford 2, West Brom 1. So West Brom were above Leicester already. Millwall have beaten Preston 2-0. QPR 0, Sheffield United 2. Saints have beaten Sheffield Wednesday. And so obviously that Middlesbrough game against Birmingham will be postponed, I suppose. I'm not sure what's going on with that. So, yeah. I suppose we might as well wrap up the stream since the football's finished. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. I'm going to do a quick live reaction video after the game. But I appreciate everybody that showed up today. As I've said, if you're not subscribed, please do. We also have a membership option for you to pay some money to YouTube. I've got a package starting at $1.99. There's a $6.99 one, which I've called the cheaper pint. I might change it. It's a bit rubbish. First one's called Cheese Army, by the way. Second one is the cheaper pint, and then there's a pie and a pint option. Anyway, I'm not going to sit here telling you to give me my money. If you do want to support the channel and you're loaded, go ahead and do it. And it helps go towards software, silly things like microphones and camera gear, just all of them little bits that I put into a little pot. But other than that, what's more important is subscribing, liking the channel, commenting, things like that, all of the usuals. And then that helps share it out to other people, and it all helps discoverability. So I'm going to wrap up. I'm going to say thank you so much for coming along. Sorry I couldn't get in a first half as well. So we'll have some more live streams coming up, and I'm going to start scheduling them. Tomorrow evening, I'll be doing a live stream at 9:15 after the Saints Network have finished theirs. So they're on at 8 o'clock. And again, if you've not watched them, I highly recommend you do, because Ash and Liam are fantastic, and it should divert straight over to me. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow evening. Cheers. Up the Saints, by the way.